What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Seth the Lawn Surgeon, and we back, new season. I know these tipsy talks been sporadic, but I'm about to get back into it. Today or tonight I'm gonna talk a little bit about, you know, what's been going on with me over the last year, why my posting has been a little sporadic. And also, I'm going to talk about my mindset going into this season. I'm very excited about this season. I need to get back into it. I need to pick back up where I left off probably over a year ago. Last year was horrible. It was a horrible season, to say the least. And it wasn't because of anything outside. It was more internal, more with me. So that's what we're going to talk about, because you already know what time it is. Ooh, tips to talk. All right, people, starting off, what we got in the cup? I went old school today. I went into the store. I said I wanted something a little fruity. So I saw Hypnotics. I got a little Hypnotic. I got a little was it Pink Whitney lemonade, little OJ, and let me tell you, you will not be disappointed. Also, as you can see from the hat, Jobber. I've always mentioned Jobber. So all I use right now, I'm going through my my customers. I've already sent out all my quotes. Now I'm starting to do my schedule. I'm getting to that. I'm starting to do my schedule and input everybody on the schedule for the season, you know. So I'm gonna be posting this on the 27th, and it's still not too late to register for the free Jobber Summit. March the 1st. It's free. The link's gonna be in my description. Make sure y'all check it out. Got some good speakers and good information, so check it out. So I don't know what I'm gonna title this, and so I don't know if I'm gonna put this in the title. I might. But why was I so sporadic last season? Why did my posting go down? Why did my business go down? My business went down personally. One word that I thought I would never. Nobody ever thinks this, but it's depression. Now, I haven't been medically diagnosed with depression or whatever, and I do not take throwing that word around lightly, because I know it's a lot of different variations of depression. Different people have different levels of depression. So I don't know if what I had was depression, but it was just, yeah, it's kind of crazy. You always see, I know people like, oh, Seth, what do you got to be depressed about, whatever. And it's kind of crazy all these years, you know, people like Robin Williams, Heath Ledger, that committed suicide, and they was dealing with depression. Now, I'm not saying I was anywhere close to committing suicide, but what I am saying is I could kind of relate, is because I used to always, when I hear a celebrity that committed suicide, and I used to think, they're rich. You get what I'm saying? They're rich. Like, why are they depressed? Go out and buy something. You know what I mean? Go out and buy a car, a house, or whatever. You know, and what I kind of realized last year, it was kind of like, one thing, and you can have everything in your life going great and fantastic, right? But if there's that one thing or something that you really care about that's not really going all as planned, it could cause everything else to seem not as important, if that makes any sense. And I guess people with depression will kind of like understand that. I.e., all these rich people out here that might say, hey man, all these rich people got money, they got cars, they got jewelry. What they got to be depressed about? But maybe something that's very important to them is not going the way they plan. So for me, that was happening. I'm not gonna really talk about what was going on. I'll probably talk about that eventually. But yeah, I had something going on in my life, and kind of caused me to be depressed, and it kind of caused me to lose care and things that I needed to care about, things that was important, i.e. my business. Y'all's watched me for years. If y'all watched me for years, y'all know that I'm the type of person, as far as mowing, I will be out here in the rain, sleet, snow. I don't care. If it rains, I stop at the gas station, wait till it stop raining, I get back to cutting it. I want to get these yards cut. Last year, it was just like I wasn't in the mood. Like I would go out and cut, and any little thing would bring me back home. Like and not just back home for a bit, for the day. Like I go out in the morning, I'll be on my first yard, and I got 9-10 yards to cut. I'll be on my first yard, and it'll start drizzling a little bit. I guess I can't cut today. I can just come back home and sit there. I just didn't have that energy, or whatever, you know, and it was crazy. I would go like a month without checking my voicemail. I could count countless customers I lost last season because they called me multiple times, 2-3 times, and I just didn't answer the phone. I wasn't, like, in my mind, I would see this number and I wouldn't answer the phone because I'm like, I don't feel like talking. I'll call them back. I'll check my voicemail, call them back. But then 1 week would go by, 2 weeks would go by, 3 weeks would go by, and now we like in the 23rd of June, and I listened to a voicemail from June the 5th. And I'm like, dang. So I call the person back. Of course, they don't answer. It's 100% understandable. But it was just like, I was just in this mindset of not caring. And then also, I was losing customers left and right. I was losing customers left, right. And I was at a complacent place because for the first 2 years of me being full-time, I was doing good. You know what I'm saying? And this year, but I was always on top of my numbers. I was always on top of checking. And I was always trying to get more. I was always grinding, so to speak. That year I wasn't that. And not only wasn't I on my grinding on my numbers and trying to get more customers, more business, I wasn't staying on top of my finances and stuff. So I get to this wintertime, and this wintertime was rough. 100% honestly, it was rough. Squeaking through every last penny. Right now, I can't wait for this season to go and get started. But I say all this to say, you know, I always talk about what I'm going through. I use this channel as like a diary of you know, a digital diary to the growth of my business, growing pains. You're going to have different growing pains. I know it's other people out there with depression. Maybe you're trying to grind in your business and your business is not growing like you want to. Maybe you're not getting customers like you want to. Maybe you're not making money like you want to. But everything else in your life is going great. Don't try to psych yourself out and think that, hey, it's just you and you need to stop being a punk. Maybe you're depressed. Maybe, you know, you just need to talk to somebody or understand it. And so now that I kind of understand what's going on, I know I got to get back on my grizzy, my grind. And this year I cannot wait for this season to start. Right now in this area, weather's been so weird. The last 2 days before today, it was like in the 70s. I think one day it hit 80s. So now grass is like sprouting up. But mind you, it's February, right? Grass doesn't use the earliest I've seen grass grow around here regularly is second week in March. That's the earliest. So now today it got back down to 40. So we still I don't think it's going to fully grow, but I'm planning to start mowing the second week in March. Usually, like I said, the third week in March, I would start. The earliest I ever started. I think last year I had to wait until April because it was like a real cold spell. And it really didn't warm up until May, but I started mowing in April. But if we get, I'm going to check the temperature. If it gets warm again next week again, I'm going to have to go out and cut. Because grass is kind of, weeds is already starting to sprout. So I at least got to go out and get yards ready, you know, mulched up or cleaned up or whatever for the season. Oh, the shoulder. Oh. Another thing I've been doing, I've been getting in shape, you know. So that's why I said my shoulder hurt. I was working on shoulders the other day. Right now I'm not trying to lose weight, but I'm trying to build muscle. I want to build muscle under the fat because I see a lot of people do what they call bulking, where they gain weight on purpose and they use that fat to build muscle. So I already got the fat, so I don't need to gain no weight, but I'm not necessarily on a diet trying to lose it. I'm trying to eat decently, you know. But yeah, I am sore. But what's my plan for this season? Let me see here. I'm going out here with the same equipment. I don't know if I talked about this in the last video. I had planned to buy a second setup because I was planning to hire this guy and I was going to eventually send him out to mow for me. But that's not working out and it's getting too close to the season to try to find somebody random. So, and I'm ready to get to it anyway. Like I said, money been tight during the winter time, so I don't really want to be paying nobody and I need to get back on my grind. Another thing that I did talk about this depression from last year was, so at the beginning of the season I took down my self-the-line surgeon signs off my truck, which mind you worked like gangbusters. People was calling me left and right, you know, and those who weren't calling me, they was Googling me. And the reason I knew they was Googling me because I have a Google business page. If you don't have a Google business page, definitely get it. So they would see my truck and trailer driving around town, and mind you, I was all over town. They would Google me, and then some people would get my information and they would call me. So at the beginning of last season, I took the signs down because I wanted to repaint the trailer. But I never repainted the trailer. I went through the whole season not painting the trailer, and because I was just lazy and procrastinated painting the trailer, and two, I kind of didn't mind people like not calling me. It was like crazy, like I didn't want people to call me, and it's like crazy to say that because that's how I make my money. But I was so like in a funk, I didn't care that people weren't calling me. But yeah, so I already got the paint. I just need to paint it, put them signs back on my trailer, and I'll be good to go. But yeah, I'm going in here with the same setup. My Gravely ProTurn, my Toro T-bar. I still want to get some kind of electric small push mower or self-propel mower, just to have something to do ditches and stuff. I hate using the walk behind on steep ditches and stuff. But yeah, that's what's been going on with me, people. Trying to get in shape mentally and physically. So I hope everything is well with you guys. If y'all been going through similar things, talk to somebody, or you can email me, selfdelinesurgeon@gmail. You know, I'm not no psychiatrist, I'm not no counselor, but hey, at least you're talking to somebody. You know what I mean? If you feel comfortable talking to me about it, then that's fine. I'll try to help direct you into somebody that can actually help you, because mental health is crazy. You know, like I was talking about, Robin Williams and Heath Ledger, you know, two famous actors, you know, at the top of their game, commit suicide because of depression. So depression is a dangerous thing, and you out there grinding, putting all this weight on your shoulders and trying to take on all this stuff. You don't want to put so much on your shoulders that you ended up doing something that you're gonna regret and end up leaving your family behind. You know what I mean? So talk to people. Anywho, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll probably do some videos of me doing some maintenance on equipment. I just order some stuff, try to get the equipment ready for the season. And when I go out, I'm gonna start vlogging again, people. I'm gonna be back better than ever. Well, I won't say better than ever. 2016 was probably my peak, but I'm gonna try to get there. Definitely check me out on Instagram. I got so many reels I'm gonna make. It's gonna be bananas. Anyway, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. Yes, sir.